Good morning, Carlos. I'm Victoria Itoyan. I'm student nurse practitioner. Do you mind if I do physical assessment with you?
Sure.
Okay. So we checked your blood pressure, heart rate, and temperature, your weight and height, and we also checked your vision. You have perfect vision, 20/20 on the Snellen chart. So what brings you here today?
I have this constant headache and I'm just always thirsty.
Okay. How about dry mouth?
Yeah, very dry.
How about going to the bathroom? Are you going to the bathroom frequently?
Yeah, it's much more than,
Peeing a lot?
yeah, before. Much more.
Does it smell bad or it's
Nothing like that, no.
okay? How about your headaches? When did they start?
A couple of weeks ago, I'd say.
Okay, is it in the morning when you wake up or it's just during the day?
It's more during the day.
Okay. Show me the exact location. Where is it?
It's kind of generally everywhere.
Okay. From 0 to 10, how strong is your pain?
It's like pretty constant at a 5, but it gets bad. It gets to 8 sometimes.
Okay. What makes it better? What makes it worse?
Better, I'd say, like when I take Tylenol, it does help a little bit, and then I do have Ultram that I take it when it's really bad, and it's just constant, so it's nothing particular. I don't think that makes it worse. It just keeps being there.
Okay. How about facial pain? Do you have facial pain with your headaches?
No.
Okay. How about your sleeping pattern? How many hours do you sleep at night?
On a good day, I'd probably get 6 hours.
Okay. Do you wake up at night feeling short of breath, that you cannot breathe?
Nothing like that, no.
Okay. How about night sweats? Do you wake up with perspiration?
No.
Okay. How about sleeping pills? Do you take sleeping pills? Okay. How about dizziness? How about you, when you wake up and you're working during the day, do you feel sleepy? Do you feel tired?
No.
Okay. All right, let's talk about your past medical history. What diseases you have?
I do have depression.
Okay, and you take medication for that?
Yeah, my doctor gave me some Volta.
Okay. All right, how about injuries or hospitalization?
Just 6 months ago, I had a car accident. I'm a truck driver, so I had a pretty bad car accident, and I'm still on disability.
Okay. Did you have any fractures? Did you go to the hospital?
I didn't go to the hospital. I just went to my doc because I was achy, and but generally right now I'm better. It's just that this headache is coming and taking over.
Okay. Any allergies?
No.
What are your current medications right now?
Pretty much the Cymbalta and Tylenol and Ultram, but that's it.
Okay. All right. How about your family medical history? Your mom and dad, what did they have?
Mom had diabetes, so she had that forever. Dad, no, I don't really know much about my dad, so I don't know any of his history.
Okay. All right. About your immunizations, are you current? Do you take your flu shot every year?
I do take a flu shot, yes.
Okay. Do you live alone or with your family?
Right now I've been living alone for a year. I got divorced, so.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you exposed to asbestos where you live? Do you live in your house or in an apartment?
No, I lived in my home for a while, so I don't see any signs of that.
Okay. All right. And do you smoke?
Not now. I did quit about a year ago.
Okay. How many packs per day?
Before, about a pack a day.
For how long?
About 10 years.
Okay. Good that you quit. All right. And how about alcohol? Do you take alcohol?
No.
Drugs, recreational drugs?
No.
How about your sexual history? Are you currently sexually active? Okay. Alrighty. So any other systems that are bothering you in your body, like aches or pains you have, you want to share it with me before we start the physical assessment?
No.
Okay. So I wash my hands, and I'm going to start with assessing your head. So there are no lumps, no nodules, and your hair is great. It doesn't have any brittle. How about pain? Do you have pain here? I'm
No.
checking your sinuses. How about your pain here?
No.
Ethmoid and then maxillary sinus, no pain?
No pain.
Okay. I'm gonna check your lymph nodes. Okay, all right. And then we checked your vision outside, and I'm gonna check your visual field. Can you follow my finger, please, with your eyes only? Okay. Can you put your finger to my finger and then to your nose? One more. One more, please. Okay. All right. I'm going to do the pupillary reaction. We're going to turn the lights off. Okay. And then reaction and accommodation. All righty. I'm going to do red test. Okay. I'm going to check your nostrils if there's any obstruction. No, you don't have septal deviation, so that's okay. It's great. I'm going to check your tongue. Can you stick your tongue up, move it side to side? Okay. I'm going to check inside your tongue and check your tonsils. Can you say ah? Ah. Okay. It's not inflamed and your tonsils are okay. I'm going to check your ears. Okay, tympanic membrane is perfect. Okay, here too. All right. Alrighty. Okay, so, and then I want you to smile, and then frown, and clench your teeth, and puff your cheek. Okay, all symmetrical. Alrighty, so I'm gonna check your carotid artery. And then we put that. I'm going to listen to your lungs from your back. Okay. Can you take a deep breath? One more. Okay. One more. One more. One more. Okay. I'm going to listen to your heart sounds. This is your aortic area of the heart. This is your pulmonic area of the heart. This is your tricuspid. And then I'm going to check your mitral area here on this fifth ventricle. Okay. I'm going to listen to your tongue. Check your pulses. Radial, brachial. Posterior tibial and dorsalis pedis. Okay, alrighty. So your pulses are all symmetrical and +2. And then I'm gonna check the reflexes, but because I don't have a tuning fork or a hammer, so I'm gonna use the tongue depressor. Okay, and then the biceps, and then the triceps. Just great. Right here too. Okay. And then your patellar reflex. All right. And then the other feet. And Achilles reflex. Great. Last is the Babinski. Okay. You're sensitive.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Okay, the last thing that I want to do is the thyroid exam, because I'm going to go from your back and do the thyroid exam. Can you swallow for me? One more time. Okay, all right. I don't see any enlargement of your thyroid gland. So now that we examined and then we assessed and I asked you a couple of questions, so I think because you have increased urination, increased appetite, increased thirst, and increased fluid intake. So you're probably having diabetes type 2, which are all consistent with that diagnosis. But we have to do further tests. So what other diagnosis that I was thinking that you might have, the differential diagnosis, was that sleep apnea, because sleep apnea causes morning headaches. When I asked you if you have headaches in the morning when you wake up, and you said no, so that excludes the sleep apnea, but we still have to do sleep apnea study to rule out completely that you have any problems regarding that. And sleep apnea also causes thirst and dryness of the mouth because of the snoring. Also, another thing was hyperthyroidism. When you're thyroid, when you have hyperthyroidism, you will also have headaches and increased thirst. And lastly, it's cor pulmonale, which is a right ventricular dysfunction. Your heart is not working very well, and it's kind of enlarged because of pulmonary because your lungs are not working well. They might not be working well, and it causes increased CO2 in the body, and that causes you to have headaches and also the thirst and dry mouth all associated with that. So regarding this, the plan for your care would be, we have to do some tests. I'm going to prescribe you the tests, and I'm going to give you the prescription for blood work to check your thyroid, to check your labs, the CBC, regular CBC, and your electrolytes, to check your kidneys. Also, we're going to do some tests regarding your heart, like EKG and an echo to rule out the cor pulmonale. And we're going to do some other tests for sleep apnea, which is the sleep apnea study. And all those prescriptions, I'm going to write them down and give it to you. And for the plan, I want you to do some life modifications and lifestyle changes, because your body mass index is kind of high. It's 33.9, which puts you in the obese category. So you have to watch your diet and eat low carbohydrate, low salt, and low animal fat diet. Which with low sodium diet, we mean not just salt in regular food. Processed food, canned food, all of these contain high concentration of sodium, so it's better if you avoid them. And then carbohydrates, potatoes have carbohydrates, rice has carbohydrates, and bread has carbohydrates. So try to decrease the consistency of that and increase your veggie diet more. And also exercise, please. 30 minutes a day is very, very important for you to exercise and keep up losing some energy, because that would burn a lot of calories. Also, your blood pressure was 150/80, which is a little high. So we want you to check your blood pressure. I'm going to give you a log sheet so that you can record on it for 2 weeks, your blood pressure every day, 3 times, and record it and see. Let's see how high it's going, so that we can manage your blood pressure as well. And I want to make sure it's not just this time your blood pressure is high. We want to see if it's consistent. Maybe we can add a medication, but for now we're just going to focus on your lifestyle changes and your diet and exercise. For health maintenance, I want you to do colonoscopy every 10 years, because that's a recommendation. Okay, any other questions you have for me, or you want to add anything?
Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me, for allowing me to examine you, and I hope everything works out.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. All right.